Hello and welcome back to The Witcher. This time we are finding out what happened to Ciri. So, let's figure out how we want to do this. We've got three different leads. We've got the alleyway, where we can go Witcher sense. We've got the place where the wood carver, the other person who got attacked, basically. And then we got Eustace, the corpse collector, who found. I believe he found the other corpse. So I'm going to go talk to him first. He's actually very close by, so that should be good.
You know elves now roam the city, selling fistic to children.
Oh my god, they're all talking. Right, hello.
You Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye? How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue?
Fabian. Oh, yeah, I remember. No ice, no art, one of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
Okay. You've got more bodies with these injuries?
One of them? So there have been other bodies like that?
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One went so portly, I had to cut her into pieces to fit her in me wheelbarrow. Slippery sow, they called her, on account of her.
Some things are best left unsaid. What happened to the pieces?
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burned. Every last one. Oh, shame that was.
Shame? Why? Actually, never mind. Another thing that's best left unsaid.
So you searched him?
You searched Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets. Made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you tax collector? Piss off, mutant.
Fair enough, fair enough. We're not giving him money.
I'd advise you not to anger me, or you'll get an inside tour of the crematory.
Touch me, the guards will be hiding your ass for your counter free.
To save a little shit like you? Doubt it.
They's clever lads, more cleverer than you. They know Eustace, know they want me on their side, 'cause you'll all die one day, and then I'll decide where your body winds up. A grave, the crematorium, or elsewhere.
Oh, alright. But I'll decide where your body ends up. You know what? I'm not giving you money.
We'll meet again.
Aye, when I load you into me wheelbarrow.
Oh, you're about 10 seconds from me getting my sword out and cutting you.
Political.
Anyway.
What happened here?
So, we're not going to be able to get anything out of him right
Swarms in
Ooh, what's this?
Looks like a drop of some sort.
Negotiations with the trade corporation continue. The merchants have agreed to almost all the Emperor's conditions. Outlook positive. Rumors has abound that Radovid has found a way to get his hands on Novigrad. The key to Novigrad is the Eternal Fire. Control the Hierarch, control the city. A plan is in the works. Next message, the stash at Crippled Kate's. Oh, interesting. Interesting. We may go track those down at some point.
Sammy reeks around.
Where is the next thing that we need to go to? So we can go to where the woodcarver died. Let's go there next, yeah.
I've had enough of living.
Let's use these leads, and if we have to, we'll go and find out where Priscilla was attacked.
I was faffing about minding my own business
This
when
is
suddenly
so
up
close
he
to being
pops and
usable.
heals me.
Wow.
And a profitable
I think it's an invisible wall, unfortunately. Okay.
Fuck me.
No. Oh, we can go in there. Okay.
Anyone home?
Begone, or I'll set me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer, looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid mutts, lie down. Come on then. Slowly now, lest they bite you.
So you are?
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
Good name.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family, or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
So, do you have any idea what happened during the murder?
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in detail.
was like this. Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss him burn another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hierarch Square. It was coming from here. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Claimed not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleating orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes. What do they care about some dwarf?
Do your brother have any enemies?
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last.
Oh.
Oh, he were a good dwarf. Craftsman like no other. But he were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, 'tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag, and other obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about. Maybe he was in love with her.
Know where I can find her? This dish rag?
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pont said a fever took her.
Aha.
Fine, we've talked enough.
Suspicious.
Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
Alright. Yeah, very suspicious that he's dead. Trying to piece it together. Okay, here's what I've got so far, right? He was somebody who, you know, basically he went and got a horse, right? Priscilla dresses quite provocatively. This is my only connection so far. She is also, you know, friendly with Dandelion, who is opening what people think people thought was a brothel. You see where all the connections are going here. Like, there's something in there, right? I'm not sure how it all links together, but there's something.
Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Uh-huh.
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones.
Maybe a really large fanatic of the eternal fire? I don't know.
Murderer dragged something heavy. Dragged something across the floor. Statues. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
Okay. Well, yeah, the thing is that if it was eternal fire, surely they would have burned them. Remember, good people, that fire can be both a blessing and a curse. Fire can warm with its flames, fire can prepare our nourishment, fire can drive off the horrors of the dark, yet fire can also scorch, burn, and incinerate. That's why we must live in harmony with eternal fire and its commandments. Whoever fails to heed its lessons, whoever lives in ignorance of it, whoever mocks it, the same shall lose his life in its flames. Take my counsel to heart, good people, or you'll reap the consequences of your deeds. Oh, there's our script that we didn't read earlier. Alright. Okay, so I think they're trying to lead us towards the eternal fire, but I'm thinking that's a red herring. I think they're going, I think that the fire is it's a distraction. It's a, here, look at the fire. While what they're really after is all the other bits of it. I don't know.
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
Just not nice to push people out the way. Oh.
More bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death.
Okay.
Unless somebody got rid of the blood. Left a few stains behind.
Covering their tracks.
Eyes. Humanoid. Completely rotten.
Okay.
Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked.
That's where he died. What about this? What is this?
Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it. Nothing interesting here.
Okay. Gus, anything else?
Aye.
Had a look at your sculptures.
And? Lifelike, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. The women especially. Never seen a bust that size on Melitele.
Oh, aye. Fabian's handiwork. I told him, brother, tits like that will crush her back. Whittle him down. He said, nay, they'd sell better this way. Told me to shut me trap.
Uh-huh.
And sell they did. Till one sermon at the temple, and the celebrating reverend said that whoso buys idols from the non-human mires sins twofold, as a heretic and as a lecher. That was the end of that.
Okay.
Already know what happened. Fabian was in the workshop. Murderer attacked him there. They struggled. Fabian was overpowered, then tortured. For a time.
I needn't know the details. Truth be told, I hadn't the stomach for him.
When it was over, the murderer dragged Fabian to the courtyard, then made a pyre of sculptures, set them aflame.
But why? Why do all that?
To teach a lesson. To him, you, the whole city.
I'm not buying it.
Fine, we've talked enough. Won't learn anything else here. Take care.
I think there's another layer. I think there is another layer. I think that if it was all about the eternal fire, we've seen the kind of people who do the eternal fire. They like burning. They're really into burning. That's their thing. Other things they're not so hot on, really. Torture. I mean, we do a little bit of it, but like they'd send them to the witch hunters. Surely.
Awful pale.
Whistling Wendy.
Hey, handsome.
What are you doing here? Ooh, did I? Uh-huh. I'm gonna talk to you first, if that's alright. Guess not, okay.
A brazier. This time of year?
Okay.
I know that smell. Formaldehyde.
How am I to know? Watch him, see what he does.
Excuse me?
That's him.
Gotta get around him.
I'd like to bring out my sword, please. I cannot do that. Apparently we're fist fighting. Okay. Weird. Right.
I'll rip your mag off, mutant.
Hey, come fight me.
What? Lost your nerve?
Ow. That's really not good. I need to get better at fist fighting, because, yeah, real bad at it.
Kill him. Now left. Left. Together now. Kill the horse then.
Come on. We got a hit in, okay.
That's it, you're in for it.
Back out, back out. We need the space behind us to back off.
Come on, come closer.
That was a nice couple of hits.
That's him.
Gotta get around him.
Yeah, exactly. We've got to stop that happening. Nice attempt to sneak in underneath us. There we go. Nice damage.
Fucking come on. You're carrion.
Okay, okay. Come on. One more hit. Yeah, that's just to power me up. Right, now one more hit. Right. I play better when we're lower in health.
Slaughter the freak.
There we go. Along here. Couple of attempts. Okay, come closer, come closer, come closer.
Take him from the back.
Gotta get around him.
Didn't get the parry, but I was playing it safe, so at least we got the block if we didn't get the parry. Almost.
Back of me, mug.
Think
Got
you
him.
got me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Hoes can fight back!
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Me and my brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome. For Priscilla. Almost did her in, the whole son.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell you what I know.
Okay.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Of course I was. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd have a drama concern about them? Human rubbish. It's what the guards call us.
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns. That's what folk called them. No friends, no families. Their bodies were burned long ago.
Okay.
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid hoe in me. Treated me with respect. It mattered. I was looking to give up whoring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor a cook. Felt like a leper, I did. But Priscilla, she was different. Agreed to put me in her play, you see? Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it? Well, dream's gone now. I'm back to working street corners.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes. Or so I tell myself.
Again, it seems like the eternal fire.
Take care now.
But
I gotta
think
look
there's
around
more.
some more. Appreciate it if you didn't disturb me.
Naturally, we'll stand aside, behave. But do tell us if you find anything else here.
Alright.
Oh, my head's ringing. What do you want?
Yeah, of course your head's ringing. I punched it quite a lot. Okay.
I know that smell. Formaldehyde.
Okay.
Man's footprint. The murderer's maybe. Weighed on his heel. Took a step back. Human. Priscilla's. Murderer fled before the guards arrived. Ran this way. Trail ends here. Strange. Even I couldn't jump this wall.
Uh-huh. Then another one right here. Yeah, it's another one of these. Okay. That it? I think it's it. Let's talk to Whistling Wendy.
So, what is it?
Think I know what happened here. Priscilla fought back, her assailant retreated, and knocked over the brazier. Someone must have heard it. Maybe saw something, started hollering. Guards showed up. Murderer didn't finish the job, didn't cover his tracks. Just collected himself and leapt over the wall. Trail ends there.
You divined all this from a pile of rubbish and a few prints in the mud.
Do that practically every day in my profession. And practice makes perfect.
True enough. Just like I can tell right off if a punt'll pay or try to wriggle out of it.
That particular skill I could use myself.
Alright, see ya.
Take care now. And I got a murderer to catch.
Yes,
Watch it,
I'd
Tram.
have to go and
No
talk to
regrets,
Eustace.
not your stomping ground.
Much as I hate it. Although I do want to check the other side of the wall. You know, out of curiosity, if nothing else.
Dried mushrooms, sir.
You
Come to sell
surely
them at
must have
market.
jumped
See
over
in the
here.
dark,
Any magic
and you're
ones?
sturdy. Make a fine gold sniffer if you win.
No, maybe he went this way, but yeah, I don't think anything's coming of that, is there? Oh, didn't really want to do that, but that's fine. I was just starting to run. Okay, out here.
Radovit's
That's
not
fine.
a whit better than
It was worth having a look. I guess we're gonna have to give up 200 gold.
Cool not to do. That is
Well,
the...
that's fine. Let's go talk to Eustace.
From now on, assume your every move.
Maybe he'll have something useful to tell us. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe he can give us a another murder scene to go and have a look at.
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim. Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
Okay. I'm gonna speak to Eustace first, though. Hey,
What you are thinking? Won't tell you nothing, freak.
I'll pay you money.
That hard up for coin? Fine, have some. Now talk. What did you find on him?
Triflings, baubles, glass-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment that. I'll wipe off the writing and sell it as new.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town. Oi, fucking hell! What was that for?
For everything.
Take the 200 gold back from him.
Showed off. Don't know nothing else.
Damn it.
Lay
Oh,
me
well.
down with a barrel of beer. Welcome, Master Witcher.
I mean, that was useful to know. So he's choosing the victims in advance, so it's not random. Okay. There's some intelligence behind the actions. Can't help but notice it's only the coroner and not
Geralt,
our
right?
friend.
I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice of you, especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter, and I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
I know what you are as well.
By the way, you and Von Gratz don't exactly get along. Why is that?
I had him sent to prison. You see, Joachim led the student protests in 1242, a senseless and brutal revolt. People were dying, Witcher. Those who rejected liberty, equality, and fraternity would be found in the gutter come morning. Their throats slit from ear to ear with surgical precision. Joachim had been my favorite student, but alas, I had to do something. So I reported him. Then I left the university and found work in the morgue, where none care about my past. Whereas Joachim, oh, fate's ironies. Years later, he was appointed head of the very ward I had founded.
He's trying to deflect. He's trying to deflect us onto Joachim and make us think that he's the murderer.
How old's Von Gratz? 50? 60?
53, I believe. Why do you ask?
You look a little young to have been his teacher.
Not surprising. For years, I've lived in the cold and dark, breathing the vapors of embalming fluids. In short, working with corpses extends one's life. Amusing, is it not?
Oh, you're not telling me everything.
Not fond of Nathaniel?
Very few people are. He's cruel and capricious. He stormed in here once, grabbed a scalpel I was sterilizing over a burner, sliced my back with it to the bone, because I had forgotten to lock the storeroom. Hard to be fond of someone like that, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, trying to deflect again.
Who's the victim this time?
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt Academy. Found this morning at his home on a catafalque made of his books.
Any titles in particular?
It seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire. Treatises critical of the faith's doctrines.
Yeah, mortal sin in Novigrad.
Uh-huh.
Let's start.
Gladly. The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound and forced to drink formaldehyde. Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment. Made of human skin.
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim. Patricia Vegelbud.
Do you know her?
Yes. Even went to her estate once with... Gotta find her, now.
I think he's not telling us everything. I think he's sent us off on a wild goose chase. Actually, you know what? No. Come back in here. Tell us what you know.
What are you waiting for, Geralt? The murderer could already be at the
It's
Vegelbud residence.
a trick. He's getting us to go all the way to the Vagabond's residence.
Till next time,
because he wants us out of the city so he can get out of the way. It's a complete
Another
trick.
drifter in from Temeria.
What is it, Grey Boy? Looking for adventure?
I don't like this one bit. I want to call him out, but it's not been an option so far, so not gonna call him on it. But you know, a vampire who tells us, oh, the next person's really far away. You should really deal with them. Really far away from here. Like, a little suspicious.
Pauper with a library.
Right, where are we going? Is it still this way?
I trusted a woman once.
Oh, there we are.
Got my eye on you.
Fantastic. Out to the Vagabond estate again. I'm almost, I'm not sure, but there's almost an argument to be made for going to, just hit that one. Almost an argument for going back to Joachim and see whether he has anything else to say. Because, you know, there's a chance he might have something else to add, but I don't know. It's only a small chance. I don't think it's high enough to actually go and look.
Look awfully suspicious to me.
Okay, anyway, head out this way. Head past this one, 7 cats in.
Slow now. Whoa.
Right. No, go faster. There we go. We're actually on full-on sprint mode. I think we can go quicker this way, maybe? Although there might be a river to cross, but this seems slightly quicker to me. If there isn't a river to cross. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. Just didn't want to run directly into the wolf. Luckily our horse doesn't get a lot of fear nowadays, so we're good there. Right. Oh, I thought that was a path, so try to latch onto it. No, this is the Vagabond.
Go,
so
go.
it is slightly quicker to go over the hill. That's good to know. Let's go all the way around. Right, onto the racetrack. And, oh, we have to go all the way to the Vagabond estate, like not just the racetrack. That makes sense. I mean, it's not that much further, really, but, you know.
That's it,
fine.
Roach.
Over here. Over here. And get off. I bet she's not even in. Right?
What do you want?
Need to talk to Patricia Vegelbud.
You think any bum off the street can...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her blood on your hands.
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in, I'll throw my arse out the door.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge, not his ass.
So be it. I'll take you to Lady Vegelbud. Just no trickery. Understand?
Okay, so she is here. But she doesn't fit.
Oh, Geralt.
Anything.
What a pleasant surprise.
Not pleasant at all. I gotta see your mother. Her life's in danger.
In danger? Come now. I saw Mother this morning. She seemed sad, true, but in perfect health.
Yeah.
I'm hunting a serial killer, and I've got reason to believe your mother will be his next victim.
Why, even if it's true, our guards.
He's exceptionally cruel when he kills, tortures his victims, cuts out their hearts. So let's see how she is, just in case.
I find this all very hard to believe, but you appear to be quite serious. Please, follow me.
Okay. I'll follow you.
A fire fit for Bellatane, except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seemed sad. Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith. A rather serious one. We'd been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square, uttered not a word on our way home. She had all the holy books, insignias, reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt. Then she locked herself in her room.
We need to hurry.
Interesting. Right. Upstairs. See if she's still there.
Hear that? Calm and quiet. All seems to be in order.
We should go in, just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
I guess I called it wrong.
He ran out the other door! Catch him!
Alright. Catch him. Ask the dogs. No reason to kill the dogs at all.
Spread out! Murderer's still here!
Keep rolling, we'll catch him. Looks like he took out a guard on the way past.
There he is! Get him!
Oh, come on, guys. The murderer went this way, right? He went this way?
Die, mutant!
Oh, they're chasing me. I'm sorry, Vagabond guard. This isn't quite how I saw this going. He's got a sword through his throat. I'd say he's probably dead. For some reason we can't insta-kill them. Alright. Objective still chase the murderer, not chase the Vagabond, so that's fine.
Halt! Or I'll put a bolt between your eyes!
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Save your trickery! Taking you to the heiress!
Well, killer's already escaped. Lead the way, hero.
We got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Forgive me. I saw him running. Thought it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
Out of my sight, at once! Mother! Why did he do this to her? Why?
I'm still not sure.
I don't know. Too early to draw any conclusions. Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but usually the killer leaves a note on the body. A note indicating his next victim. May I?
Very well. But you should be on your own. I do not wish to see her in this state. I do not wish to remember her like that. And let her be the last victim. Please.
Okay.
Bruises, broken fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught. Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Growing bolder, not just the name but the place too. Won't get away this time.
That's a different MO, right?
Same wounds as the previous victims. Examination would be a waste of time. Gotta get to crippled Kate's, fast.
I don't know. I wouldn't call it a waste of time.
Another empty formaldehyde bottle.
Well, that takes the vampire coroner out of like being the top answer because, I mean, if it was him, then like, wait, well, it can't be him because because she just died, unless there are two of them. It could be the Reverend who left on other duties. That's entirely possible. I could believe that. No, we can't leave this way. So it could be that Reverend, but I think that's another red herring. I think these are all red herrings. Sorry, Ingrid. You gotta go. Justice waits for no man. Right. Oh dear. Almost jumped directly into the fire. Alright. And out the door. Roll over there. This is all great. I'm the Kraken. Again. Just in case you forgot that one. Right. Okay. Back to town. Come on, Roach. How did you get over there, Roach? Anyway. Back to town. All the way to Crippled Kate's, which is actually where we need to go for the Nilfgaardian quest as well, but We should probably focus on saving Crippled Kate's... wait. No, Sweet Nettie's life. Crippled Kate, I think, is fine. I don't know. It still... It seems too simple for that to be the answer. For it to be the answer that it's because of the blaspheming of the holy fire, of the eternal fire. It doesn't seem right. It seems like it's too easy an answer. We found it too quickly. I feel like it's so obvious that it can't be the right answer. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm looking for conspiracies where there aren't any. But, you know, there might be a conspiracy. Also, I don't think the Reverend can jump really high. And I think a vampire could jump really high. What if there were two vampires? That's possible. It is possible. But then again, you know, although it's possible, is it like, I don't know, is it likely there are two vampires? I don't know. And one of them just happens to be the coroner. That seems too smooth again. There's so many bandits out here now.
Stop walking into his soul!
Oh, maybe it's because they block the... Oh, maybe that's why there are witch hunters everywhere. Because they block the gates. So, like, they've got more stringent controls on the gates. So there are more witch hunters around. But there are more bandits outside. I could believe that. Alright, let's go this way. Perfect. Ooh, that was a nice slide. Yeah. Okay. Into town.
This is scandalous.
Along there.
You've kept us half the day. The fruit
Right.
on my plant's rotting.
Oh, it's a long way to run.
You'll be rotting in the clink before the other half part.
Didn't get the jump quite right there. We had to do the full animation, but that's fine.
Who kisses
Right.
your ass today will bite it.
Crippled Kate's, I think, is just across the road from where we are. Like, just across the river. Yeah, I don't think we need to swim across, though. Yeah, there's the perfect bridge. A lot of witch hunters around. Yeah, I think I'm right with that theory.
Arms for the poor.
About why there are so many witch hunters. Okay. In here. And... oh, I get in this way, right. Nope. I hope that she's not currently being tortured and murdered.
Sweet Nettie, where is she?
Upstairs. But she's with a very important client. Do not disturb them.
Well, I need to.
You mean me to grab another lass to join us?
Okay. And...
no one will hear you, bitch. Not a soul.
oh, I guess
You
it was
though,
the Reverend.
whole town will hear you in a minute.
Yet again you disturb me, and I so dislike being disturbed. I was to play with sweet Nettie, render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
Let's ask the last question.
What, no foreplay? No formaldehyde? Coals in my eye sockets?
What the fuck are you on about?
Murder. You killed Fabian Meyer.
No, we didn't.
Patricia Vegelbud, and many others.
Bollocks. You're mistaken, vagrant.
Okay.
Found a message on Patricia's body. Led me here to Crippled Kate's. To Sweet Nettie. If you didn't leave it, who did?
I don't know, but I see we must talk. Calmly.
Agreed.
Who knew you'd be here?
Strangely enough, I don't announce these outings far and wide. There's but one man who... That's impossible. He treats even corpses with kid gloves.
The coroner. Said you were busy, that you wouldn't visit the morgue. Gotta go after him.
Go. But to Warehouse 12 at the docks. He's there this time of day procuring supplies. Formaldehyde. I shall stay here. I've unfinished business with sweet Nettie. After all, I paid in advance.
No.
Then you'll pay again. For her, for all the other women you've tortured.
We had an insta-kill for a second there, but it didn't work, so... I think we might need a better sword. Just going into that. Didn't let me insta-kill again, oh well. We got him. Picked up his poker. You know what? We can probably drop the poker, I would imagine. Although it is... Wait. We still have the blunt sword equipped. Ah. That would be why then. How long has that been there? Well, a while.
You're free now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. If not for you. He asked if I did everything, and I said, for the right price, of course. And then he smiled. Oh, God, it gave me the shivers. And then he hit me. So hard I passed out. I was bound when I came to. And he was hitting the poker in the fire.
Calm down. He won't hurt you anymore. He won't hurt anyone.
Alright, well, we'll get out of here. This way? Yeah, this way. We need to get to warehouse 12.
From the guard say she'll be put to the fire without
Well, we did a good job there, and I was right. That's the most important thing. Not only did we do a good job. Hey, what's up?
Mutant.
Hey.
Let's do this quick. Quicker. Maybe painfully. Get it from both sides!
Mistake.
Okay. Thought I'd attempt to help, but I guess not. Guess that's what he gets for taking the time to call me a mutant instead of actually, you know, saying, save me. Alright, I got the key. What's this key lead to? Oh. I like that they're here instantly. 3 bandits in possession of magic contraband. Objects are dangerous, banned and to be destroyed immediately. Lucy, known as the Fox, hiding on Temple Isle near the bridge. Fritz, hiding near the Crooked House. Walter, last seen in the Lace Halls near the Putrid Grove. Bandits are to be apprehended, or if they resist, killed where they stand. Alright, so we got some more to save. That's fine. Hopefully we can save these ones.
Fucking hell.
Time to go and speak to our vampire friend. It must be a higher vampire because he can talk and stuff, so it's gonna be interesting. We'll see what he has to say for himself. Definitely gonna save before we do that.
Ramen supper.
Right, that must be warehouse 12, one of the red, like, roofs, I'd imagine. Yeah, looks like it. Up here, and in we go.
Run out of formaldehyde.
I underestimated you. You almost caught me in flagrante delicto. Now you've seen through my bluff with Nathaniel. Although, you've not divined all, I see. Had you, you would have drawn your silver sword.
I divined it.
What are you?
A vampire. Higher, of course.
Oh, we have to ask.
Got a reason for killing? A reason to torture?
I thought you'd figure that out as well. The symbolism's rather obvious. Coals for those who are blind to the fire. The egg of a salamander born of fire to replace their cold, doubting hearts. Fire down the throat that...
Yeah, symbolism's clear. What's not is why a vampire would kill in the name of the eternal fire.
Should be equally obvious. I concur with the Church's diagnosis. Novigrad is a fallen city. Its population amnesiacs to the very concepts of decency and morality. So I decided to remind them, in a manner they'd be certain to notice.
I think this one fits.
You're a sick fuck.
I never expected you to understand. You're a cynic and an opportunist. I sensed it from the start. Ah well, this conversation has grown unpleasant for both parties. We must move to the next item on the agenda. I last fought a Witcher 2 centuries ago. I do hope I remember how it's done.
And you? Have you faced one of us? No, you couldn't have. You'd not have survived.
Ho. Right, let's put on the oil. Anything else we're looking for? I think that'll probably do right now. Higher vampire. I think the poison worked. Which is that one. Yeah. And then grape shot will probably do. That's not grape shot, that's fancy star. Still probably do. Okay. Anything else that we need to set up before we do it? I think we're ready. Maybe. Oh no, this is what we want. We want to consume one black clip. Right. I'm ready for you. Yeah. Fight us. Behind and then heavy attack. Okay. That's sore. Dried fruit. Okay. Roll. Igni. Didn't knock him out, but did knock him low. Okay. Bounce back. Come on. Which way are we going? That's good. Really hurt. Got him. Catacan. We have done it. Barely even a challenge, honestly. This sword, pretty good. Not as good as Azure Wrath, though. What's the thing we got with for it? An armor piercings. Alright. We got a trophy. We didn't even get a trophy for that one. We did get level up, though. Level up doesn't give us a new section. Do we have any blues that we want? We need 18 to get to the next level. We're currently sitting at 9, 14, 15, 16. So we're still a couple off. Are we fully on Ard Sweep? We're fully done on Ard Sweep. Sustained glyphs we can put up a level, or exploding shield we can put up a level, or we can get something new. Far reaching Ard isn't really needed. It doesn't have a large enough range for it to be useful. If we get those, that gives us 3 more. Is that enough? 7, 10, 13, 16. It's enough. I think I'm gonna boost this one because that means it does damage. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. And we also learned about Catacan. Oh, we also got this. The Concerned Citizen Sermon again. Okay. That's not where I wanted to go. Although I do probably want to save. Okay. It's telling us what we got as loot. That's fine. Not too worried. We got character entry. Okay. Cardinal Sins. Just see if there's anything else in here. There's a sermon. Pretty much the same. Then we want to go over here to this one. Just get rid of that one because we already know about them. So we've learned. Oh, it's the Catacans. Catacans and the more dangerous kin. Nukarats are the embodiments of human fear. They hide in the shadows, they feed on blood, they resemble enormous bats, though with long fangs and even longer talons. If that weren't terror enough, they can turn invisible, waiting unseen while dread of their unpreventable attack overwhelms their victim. Militarily, Great Mother, protect us from evil, from unclean devils and foul demons, most of all from the clutches of Catacans and Nukarat's fragment of a prayer. So moon dust, devil's puffballs. Moon dust probably stops going invisible. Devil's puffballs, the damage over time stops going invisible. Vampire oil, Erden and Ignite. So use Erden to it's a secondary Erden. Again, it's to knock him out of the effect. Still, yeah, that was it's an intense quest. Oh, sorry. It's a fairly intense quest, all things considered. My God, I really like the higher vampires though in the Witcher one. They've got a lot of stuff going for them. They got the like vampires aren't created; they are post. I think it's post-conjunction creatures, the right term. So like they're like ghouls and other such things.
Look at that tramp.
So it's kind of cool. They're jacket for a tramp. But some of them, like, they don't have to have blood. Blood's just kind of like, you know, I think it's almost a drug kind of thing for them. So they can stop having blood. So, without any negative effects, I believe. So, it's cool. I like the concept. I always like that version of a vampire rather than the, oh, I'm going to suck your blood kind of thing. Like, that doesn't really do it for me. And let's not even talk about sparkly ones. That's been done to death, that conversation. Anyway.
How'd you discover it was
Oh my God, how far away is Dandelion? He must be new here. I mean, at least we'll have good news for Jochum. The person he really didn't like and knew was a vampire we've got rid of. I suspect that he knew he was a vampire but had no way to get rid of him. Maybe he deliberately led us to him. You know, because we're a Witcher and he thought we could handle it. I don't know. We'll have to see there.
Mutant.
Or maybe the twist at the end. Maybe he's also a vampire. That would make a lot of sense. He shows us the good vampires. Aha! I think I have called it. Yeah.
Double chase.
Maybe. Although he is older, so maybe not. Interesting. That's one of the statues from the Myers. It's all coming together now. That is a statue from the Myers place. You can tell because of the rather large proportions. I think I called it all. I am a genius.
How's
better, right?
Yes.
Did you take care of what I asked?
Yeah. The Witcher's way.
Thank you, Geralt. From me and Priscilla.
Let's try and focus Dandelion.
Did my part. Your turn now. Take care of her. Good care.
I will. You'll see. Treat her better than the Dryads of Broccolon could.
She's talking again. Nice surprise.
Isn't it? Professor von Gratz told me her wounds are healing faster than a troll's. Not the most flattering comparison, but encouraging. Maybe she might even sing again someday. For now, we'll try performing as a duo. She'll play the lute, I'll sing. Dandelion and Calinetta. Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Sounds great. Good luck, Dandelion. On stage and off.
I need to speak with you.
Yes, Geralt?
I need to know. That's the most important question. Let's start with this one.
Found and killed the murderer. It was Hubert. You were right not to trust him. He was a higher vampire.
I thought nothing could surprise me in Novigrad. Seems I was wrong. Deeply wrong. Thank you, Geralt. Were it not for you, this would never have ceased.
Doesn't seem like you're that surprised. I'm also questioning where you got the marks from.
Hubert told me about your past, even more vivid than I'd assumed.
I've not time for riddles, Geralt. Be straight or be gone.
Any truth to his claim that people died during the riots at the university? Died for your cause?
I was young and stupid. I thought a better future was worth any price. Even a human life or two. But those are past sins. Sins I've atoned for.
I'm just noticing something. His eyes are not a normal color. His eyes are yellow, like ours.
Why is the university in Oxenford closed?
Because it suits Radovid. You've not heard the story? The rector wished to grant him an honorary doctorate. The faculty disagreed. Nonetheless, Radovid arrived for the ceremony, donned a gown, collected his diploma, and when it was over, imprisoned the deans and the entire academic senate so they wouldn't raise a stink.
I've been at Vilmerius Hospital ever since. But perhaps it's for the best. I'm far more adept, scalpel in hand, than I ever was behind a lectern.
If he is, I suppose we just let him be.
Know another surgeon from Oxenford Academy. Her name's Shawnee. Know her? Red hair, cropped short, freckles.
And a hopeless idealist. Naturally, I know her. She was my assistant for a year.
Any idea where she is now?
My gut tells me she's somewhere along the front, patching up pikemen. I told her it would be futile. In the time she saved 100 lives, another 1,000 would be lost. But medics with a mission, you can't argue with them.
Hopefully we won't meet again.
Farewell.
Vampire. Look at him. He's got... I mean, you can't see it here, but he's got the yellow eyes. He's not normal. Also, you know, you've seen like this? You've seen these giant mutton chops on his face? Like, that cannot be the style of the day. He cannot be that out of touch. I think that's the style for when he was, you know, from where he spent most of his partying times. He's just kept it. I think he's kept it for a while. I'll keep an eye on you. Yeah. Nope. Didn't do anything. You got anything else to say, Dandelion?
Geralt?
Sorry, Geralt. My throat's still quite...
Say no more. Get well soon.
Well, I think that I'm also going to say no more. I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.